need to dig it out before we actually get going here. Oh, sorry, it's just a Titanic VHS tape. These will be stuff from the 90s I got here. Hanson's CD. A Got Milky shirt. An NSYNC t-shirt. And just a Ricky Martin CD. Did not be the logo. The speech. Got Milky? Well, he does now. First off, for the few of you that don't know me, as if I'm Frank Eugene Eichinger, and I am the cousin to Frank Eugene Eichinger. We share the same middle and last name, which is great. Okay. Now, this whole Got Milky slogan that I have coined is no coincidence, and you will come to see. But let's first go back in time for a brief moment. I have two fabulous memories of Frank as a little one. He loved his milk, and he had a guinea pig named General Sweepers. Frank was a little nerdy, but we don't hold that against him. As an adult, he and I have gotten very close over the past 4 years, so I'd like to discuss some adult attributes of Frank. Now, for some unfortunate reason, he's a very, very Caucasian man who drapes himself in Marc Ecko clothing. I have no explanation that either he just likes it or he thinks he's Puff Daddy in 1998. He also is a huge video game junkie, and he has a gaming computer that looks like a humidifier. I remember the day he got it because he had wires strewn from the walls to the ceiling, from the second floor, from the first floor. It looked like some zip-line adventure ride. He also is a licensed tile contractor. And I know this because he helped me tile my shower, and we put the tile on backwards. Apparently, he had only done this once prior to our collaboration, and he sold his expertise when I asked him for his wisdom. Now, as we continue with adulthood, Frank is still a connoisseur of milk. And Laura's now maiden name is Milkowski. So now you get it, Got Milky, he does. As for Laura, who I call Milky and will continue to call Milky, is a dynamite girl. This girl can eat and drink, and she's my favorite drinking partner of all time. Her and I do some major damage to a handle of Tito's. Now, I have a plethora of amazing memories of her, but I will share my favorite. We go tubing every year, and we bring quite a bit of alcohol, beer, and mixed cocktails. So as we're packing in the morning at their home, I see her grab what looks like some $90 futuristic aluminum water bottle that she probably bought at Lilly Pulitzer. And I'm like, oh, good thinking, Milky, an extra van of water. She nods while stuffing something in her mouth like a Tostito or an olive. We fast forward about 2 hours into our tubing trip. And our alcohol is finished, and Milky then pulls out her Lilly Pulitzer water bottle. And I'm like, yes, water, can I have some? Milky smiles and said, nope, that's Tito's vodka. We all laugh and we begin to pass it around like it's a 10-cent flex. I tell you, Milky, you're always thinking about alcohol. I love you. Now to the couple. They've been dating pretty much since kindergarten, so technically the common law card could be played and saved Mr. and Mrs. Milkowski from selling their Viking kitchen stove to pay for this glorious celebration. With that said, Frank is not exactly a go-getter. I remember maybe 2 years ago, his father, my uncle, had asked him if he wanted overtime his new job. And Frank was like, nah, I don't need it. Well, this brings me to a possible Milky proposal that may have happened over the years, known to paint a vivid scene. Let's close our eyes. We see a tumbleweed of Dante's hair pass by. Frank sits dressed, with a Mark Echo polo and some baggy jeans. Maybe some Steve Jobs New Balance sneakers. There's a cold glass of milk on a nearby end table with condensation dripping down because it's July. He's playing World of Warcraft or whatever game was current every year for the past 15 years while dating Milky. He pauses the game, looks away from the screen. Maybe he looks down at the Christmas decorations that are still out on my aunt's chocolate-covered holiday ornaments. Remember, it's July. He smiles to Milky as she walks by to let Dante out. He then says to himself, in his Christopher Walken-esque voice, "Nah, not yet. I got time." 4,380 days later, give or take a few leap years, 8 Olympic Games, 3 presidents, and the day has come. We are here. So let's all stand up, raise whatever it is you're holding, a fork, a dinner roll, some champagne, and let's cheers to Frank and Laura Milky Eichinger.